violently. Because of its humanity, and I'm ready to put, give 2 years of my life to maybe at the service of the story, and of course the story is saying something. I felt the urge of directing Wild.
As the sun comes up, he makes sure that every day is very authentic. So I think he's an incredible filmmaker.
It's always about finding the right actor who will respond passionately to the material, and it's where it's happening.
3, 2, 1, action.
Here are the nominees for performance by an actor in a leading role. Matthew McConaughey, Dallas Buyers Club. And the Oscar goes to Matthew McConaughey.
I want to thank Jean-Marc Vallee for the record.
First we find out we both feel like we're making the same movie,
Oh man, your character was so, excuse my French.
Good to see you, man.
That
Do you believe in soulmates? It's the story to learn to let go and heal a deep wound, and there's so much love in this film. It's amazing how the cast and the crew and everything happened at the right place at the right time, and it became, there was some magic in it.
Dear Champagne Vending Company, I found some settings. I was very hungry, and also my wife had died 10 minutes earlier.
It's a film that celebrates life and love, and that's what attracts you. You don't know where the story is going, and yet you want to follow this guy and you care. Well, I care, and I hope the audience will. Took the sledgehammer and broke the shit out of the window, man. It felt so good. I had a big smile on my face. I think I was late. The characters, the underdogs, all these underdogs, I think are trying to find their happiness. Choosing a film is choosing your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our special guest, Academy Award winner, Mr. Jared Leto.
Hola. ¿Cómo está? Bien? It's very nice to see you. I'm very proud to be here tonight. When I first met Jean-Marc Vallee, I was wearing a pink sweater and some lipstick, and I could tell from the slightly confused look on his face that he was completely in love with me. Jean-Marc changes things. Words into poetry, human behavior into revelation, light into the sublime. And he changed me from a chronically unemployed actor into an Academy Award winner. There was one day on the set of Dallas Buyers Club that will stay with me for a very long time. We were shooting a very special scene. It was very emotional. It was when I went to see my father to say goodbye and to tell him that I forgave him. And it was the only time in the film that I was wearing men's clothing. I was incredibly concerned that when I took off the heels, the tights, the lipstick, the wig, that rayon would no longer be there. But I was relieved to find that when I put on Matthew's oversized suit and glided across the bank floor, she was alive and still with me. But I did the first take of this scene, and I remember thinking, God, this is absolutely horrible. And Jean-Marc came over to me and said a quiet few words, kind of reassured me. And I went back and I did another take. Something magical happened, something special. Some inspiration struck, some sense of truth. And the next thing I know, I hear cut, and Jean-Marc walks back up to me with tears rolling down his face, and he said, you know, you did something that's going to live forever. It was wonderful to hear that, but I know now that he was actually wrong. I didn't do something that would live forever. We did something that would live forever. And without Jean-Marc, us actors would have very, very little. There are very few people in the world that have the talent, the skill, and the fortitude to create dreams so special over and over and over again. But from Cafe de Flore to Dallas Buyers Club to Wild to Demolition, Jean-Marc reminds us that through great struggle and in the elusive search for truth, there is a unique beauty to behold that can change us forever. Van Gogh once said, I dream my painting and I paint my dream. And I just want to say thank you, Jean-Marc Vallee, for sharing your paintings and for sharing your dreams with us and helping to change our lives. So Jean-Marc Vallee, please come out on stage. Buenas noches, los Cabos. Hola, hola. Thank you, muchas gracias, for being here tonight. Thank you very much. Jared, thank you for coming here to this paradise place and for paying this tribute that touches me a lot. Thank you. The main characters of the films that I've directed are often underdogs, anti-heroes, and tonight I feel like a hero. You make me feel like a hero. This festival has made me feel like a hero. And yes, maybe I do relate to the underdogs and the anti-hero, but not tonight. And I'm here I want to be thankful because, you know, when we receive something like this, there's only one thing to do, is to say thank you. Thank you to a lot of people, starting with Alonso and his amazing film festival and his crew, and his constant support through the years, to the films that I've directed, to the stories that I've embraced. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Please, let's give a clap to this guy. And of course,
all the precious collaborators that I had over the years on all these amazing projects. There's a lot of them coming from Montreal, Canada, coming from the States, coming from Europe, and there's a bunch of them tonight that are here, including Jared. Man, thank you. My long-time producing partner, collaborator is here with me, Nathan Ross. I'd like to address a special thank you. Show your face, man. And the producers, some of the producers of Demolition are here tonight. Trent and Thad, where are you? Can you stand? Thank you guys for being here and for allowing this special film to be. You'll see it's a special one. Am I introducing the film tonight, or should I?
Yes, of course, that's exactly the next thing. It's an honor to premiere in Latin America his most recent feature, a magnificent film, Demolition. You can tell us something about it, please.
All right. 2 speeches for one, the same night. A tribute and an introduction. So, Demolition has a special place in my heart. It's the latest one, as special as Dallas Buyers Club. And it's the second time that we're presenting it to an audience. And I'm glad that it's here with you tonight. Brian Syke wrote this beautiful story, this special, odd, unique story about a soul that is looking for peace, for his truth. And I like to say that it's the most rock and roll film that I've ever made. Music has always a special place in the films that I direct. And this one, more than the others, is using a lot of rock and roll, and it makes some noise, just like the title suggests. And I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope you'll enjoy the ride, and I look forward to seeing you after the film, wherever you'll be and all. Thank you.